Hello students, I hope you have been able to balance the chemical reactions which have been given you, and even I have seen some of your queries which you have put up in the group, and I am happy that you all have been able to do it. And even if you have some doubts or any query, you can always put them in the group so that all will be benefited. Today I have come to teach you about the symbol of physical states which have to be written in the chemical reaction. Now let us start with this reaction. Iron plus water, iron oxide and hydrogen gas. So if you just look at this chemical reaction, immediately you will say it is a balanced chemical reaction, correct? But do we know, does this chemical reaction tell us the physical states of the product and the reactants taking part in this chemical reaction? No. On carefully examining this reaction, we see that it does not tell us about physical state of any of these reactant or product. So no information is here. First of all, let us know what are the physical states. As you have already studied at class 9th, there are solid, liquid and gas. So same thing which I have mentioned over here, but I have written notations. So these physical states are written in chemical reaction with certain notations to make it more concise. Solid state, if any reactant or product is solid, it is written with small s. If it is gas, evolved or taking part in as a reactant in a chemical reaction, it can be written as G. Even steam is also written like small g in parenthesis. Liquid with small l. Aqueous, this is a new term for you. Aqueous stands for any solution which is made in water. If any reactant or product present in solution form and this solution is made in water, it is aqueous. Gas evolved is always written with the arrowhead pointing upward, a small arrow pointing upward. Another new term, precipitate. Precipitate are insoluble substance. They are insoluble substance. Insoluble substance formed during a chemical reaction. And they are written as small p t dot or can be also written with a small arrow pointing downward. So precipitates are insoluble substance formed during a chemical reaction. Now if you observe this chemical reaction, you see all the physical states are mentioned. For example, iron in solid state. Iron react with water but with steam. So this is written as gas. So this is iron oxide, solid state. Hydrogen evolved is mentioned along with this is mentioned small g to make it concise and understandable that H2 is a gas. So these are physical states of matter that are written along with chemical reactions. Generally, physical states are not included in chemical reactions unless it is necessary to specify them. Now in this reaction, if you see, here carbon monoxide is gas, hydrogen gas, and above this arrow is written 340 atmospheric. So it means This is the essential condition for this reaction to occur. So this reaction only takes place with 340 atmospheric pressure to form a compound alcohol. It is methanol. It's a liquid. So two gases under 340 atmospheric pressure form methanol. Another reaction, very important one, which you have, which you are supposed to learn, and this is reaction of photosynthesis. And make sure that you practice it at least 5 times to learn this chemical reaction. And you all know the photosynthesis takes place in plant leaves, right? And other parts of the plant also take part in photosynthesis, but generally, let us take it happens inside the plant, right? So carbon dioxide, when taken by plants, inside the plant, it is in aqueous state because it gets dissolved in water. Water, liquid. Now these two are the essential condition for these reactions to take place. Sunlight and chlorophyll, right? So these essential conditions are written above arrowhead, okay, like this, 3 atmospheric pressure. So sunlight and chlorophyll. Either way, chlorophyll can be written here, sunlight can be written there, right? So it forms glucose, which is starch, oxygen, also in liquid state. This is also in aqueous state because it is dissolved in water, and water, liquid. So this reaction takes place during the photosynthesis in plants. So it means sometimes the reaction conditions such as temperature, pressure or catalyst, they are indicated above or below the arrow in the equations. What is catalyst? We will learn about it with detail when the chapters, in other chapters, but I'll tell you, catalyst is a substance which does not take part in chemical reaction but help in progression of chemical reaction. So if there is a catalyst involved in a reaction, it is to be written either above the arrow or below the arrow. Even temperature, so like here pressure is mentioned, sometimes the temperature is also mentioned, like 443 Kelvin, 373 Kelvin above the arrow. So students, please make note of this topic.